Black Friday sale, 50% off on the latest fashion, flat 30% off on the new winter collection, end of season sale, buy 2 get 1 free. These ads are so compelling, no, like a bargain, you seemingly can't miss. But you may have noticed something else too, the damn seasons. When it comes to apparel, there are so many seasons, you can almost lose count. However, things weren't always this way. Before the 2000s, you largely had 4 seasons within the domain of mainstream fashion. You had spring, summer, autumn, and winter. But international fashion brands, especially the likes of Zara and H&M, rubbished this idea. They didn't think clothes remained in style for 3-4 months. They believe styles change every week. And so they drove home this idea quite well, actually. So, we now have 52 micro-seasons a year, and fashion brands can pad their bottom line by selling more apparel each year. That's fast fashion for you. Although here's the thing, in a bid to keep up with the trend ever so often, we are doing irreversible damage to the planet. Between 2000 and 2014, we doubled clothing production. We now churn out a staggering 100 billion items of clothing every year. Also, the average person today buys 60% more clothes compared to 15 years ago. And you know what's even worse? We dump them in half the time. Okay, by dump and thrown away, we don't mean we're donating to charity. Not really. Sure, some of it finds its way to charitable causes, but most of it ends up going directly into landfills. If you want to visualize it, think of an entire garbage truck dumping clothes in a landfill every second. That's how insane all of this is. And guess how long it takes for these clothes to decompose? Over 200 years. The dress you bought today will likely remain on the planet till at least the year 2222. And it takes that long because most apparel today is made using synthetic, petroleum-based fibers. It's not natural. There's more. We've only just tabulated the damaged clothes due to the planet after production. What about before? During manufacturing, 10% of global CO2 emissions come from the fashion industry. That's more than international flights and maritime shipping combined. Then there's water consumption. The fashion industry consumes about 100 trillion liters of water annually, mostly because of cotton farming. Cotton is the most widely used natural fabric for clothing and it needs a lot of water. Higher demand for apparel also means we're using excess fertilizers to keep up with demand. So as is, cotton thirsts for water, which means we're depleting fresh and groundwater resources along with contaminating soil quality by bombarding them with fertilizers. For context, that cotton t-shirt you're wearing needed 2,700 liters of water, and jeans, about 3,800 liters of water. That's the amount of water you drink in 3 years. Then, there's dyeing and treating fabric that ends up generating 20% of the world's wastewater. Wastewater that contains phenol and heavy metals like copper, mercury, and chromium. This polluted water seeps into streams and groundwater, which we then use to irrigate crops. This contaminates the food and yeah, we fall sick sometimes. In summary, the fashion industry is responsible for a triple planetary crisis. That's just a spine-chilling term used to describe what the world is currently facing: climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss. So the question is, how do we solve this? Well, fast fashion brands are slowly taking steps to do their bit and control the damage. Zara, for instance, recently committed to make 50% of all clothes with recycled materials and ecologically grown cotton for the year 2022, and H&M is encouraging its customers to bring back unwanted clothes so that they can recycle them. And then there's us. Maybe we can be the solution ourselves by just not following every micro-trend. After all, simply using apparel for an extra 9 months can reduce the carbon footprint by 30%. Also, if you upcycle your old wardrobe, you could have a fresh collection that's as good as new. You could tear up old jeans and make yourself a bag or even a pair of cool shorts. An old sari can even transform into a new lehenga. So yeah, the next time you see a Black Friday or end of season sale, maybe just reconsider for a minute before you make that purchase.